A long time ago, Talladega was in July and they moved it to October so it would be cooler. Very rare, but we hit the 90s today. In most of central Alabama, it's still 86 out at the Super Speedway. The race underway right now. And of course, we've got more racing tomorrow, more racing coming up on Sunday. And then you see something like this and it just kind of makes your heart drop a little bit, thinking, well, we're going to have thunderstorms, but don't worry too much about that for the race itself. These storms are going to come in late tomorrow night through the very first part of Sunday morning. And while there is a limited risk that a storm could have a wind gust over 60 miles per hour, now that's the kind of wind that knocks down tree branches, occasionally uproots some trees, knocks out electricity. Not many of those are going to happen. Many storms will have a lot of lightning, and a few places could have up to 1 inch of rain. The greater risk of a severe storm, roughly from around Birmingham and Alabaster, Tuscaloosa, Jasper, Aniana, Cullman, Guntersville, west, up toward the Shoals region. Here's the timeline. Again, late Saturday night. We'll start the clock about 10 p.m. The earliest storms should be well northwest of Tuscaloosa at that point, getting into Hamilton, Fayette, Reform probably after midnight, through the Birmingham area, through Tuscaloosa after 1 a.m. Birmingham's probably closer to maybe 2 or 3. Talladega getting closer to 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. And then those storms should be moving out of here. Here's what the future track looks like, and we'll use one particular high-resolution model that I think is doing a pretty good job here. You see clouds increasing. There could be a brief shower Saturday evening. I don't expect too much rain, though. There's 1 a.m. There it is about 4 a.m., and that's a pretty robust line of thunderstorms that could give you about 15, 20 minutes of really heavy rain. Then it moves on, and we're left with a partly cloudy sky by 9 a.m. A few isolated showers are left over. And then look at that. By 2 o'clock, we should be back in the sunshine out at the Super Speedway. Tonight, it's fair. Tomorrow, it's still sunny in the morning, but we'll see a few more clouds in the afternoon, getting to about 86. High today was 90, so that's at least a step in the right direction. And it's not as cool in the morning. 71 at Calera, 64 at Sardis, about 64 at Loretto, and 66 around Samantha. Tomorrow afternoon, mid to upper 80s. One more time before it finally breaks. And this cold front's going to break it for good. I don't think we're going above 85 again. If we do, trust me, that will be big trouble in the month of November. Saturday, the high at 86. Storms are late. Not going to impact college football. They're early on Sunday. Not likely to impact Talladega, but then look at that. Highs in the 70s, a breath of fresh air. Lows down as cool as maybe 45 in Birmingham by next Thursday morning. That could spell some 30s across North Alabama. And while it's still hot outside and still feeling like it's August instead of October, let's go out to a hot center point where we have Taylor and Julian.
That's right. We are here at Center Point. You're right. We got some clouds, not a lot of sun right now, so we get ready for game time.
Yeah, it's really helping out the way it feels. One thing I will say is it is certainly a little bit more humid and a little bit warmer than we were this time last week. Let's take a look at the forecast specifically for our game of the week. We've got Leeds visiting Center Point, and through the rest of the evening, we've got temperatures that will be dipping through the 70s. So we are looking nice and dry for the game as we head through the rest of this evening. I got some other forecasts to tell you about, too. Let's talk about college football here. So some big games happening in our state tomorrow. We've got the Tide hosting the Volunteers, third Saturday in October, and we will have some clouds building in during the game. It's going to be warm. Really low chance for an isolated shower by the end of the game. I do believe it's more likely we stay dry. And then for the Auburn game, we've got the Battle of the Tigers down on the Plains and a 6:45 kick for that game with clouds building in and a mainly dry forecast. For the race on Sunday, we've got rain around in the morning, but it does look like we should be hopefully drying out soon enough that we'll be able to get that track dry.
What a big weekend.